Solve by the addition method. 2x equals 7y minus 17 and 5y equals 17 minus 3x. So the first thing we want to do is make sure that our equations are in the form of ax plus by equals c. So in our first equation, we have 2x equals 7y minus 17. So to get it in the form of ax plus by equals c, we're going to subtract 7y from both sides. So now when we do this, we get 2x minus 7y equals negative 17. So for our second equation, we have 5y equals 17 minus 3x. So to get it in the form of ax plus by equals c, we're going to add 3x to both sides. So now when we do this, we get 3x plus 5y equals 17. So now what we want to do is get our variables to cancel out. So to cancel out our x variable, we're going to have to get them into a multiple of 6. So 3 times 2 is 6, and 2 times 3 is 6. Now because we're working with a positive number in our first equation and a positive number in our second equation, one of our multiples will have to be negative so that they cancel out. So in our first equation, we're going to multiply by 3. And in our second equation, we're going to multiply by negative 2. So when we multiply our first equation, 3 times 2x is 6x. 3 times 7y is negative 21y equals 3 times negative 17 is negative 51. So in our second equation, we have negative 2 times 3x is negative 6x. Negative 2 times 5y is negative 10y equals negative 2 times 17 is negative 34. So now when we add these up, we get 6x plus negative 6x, which is 0. We have negative 21y plus negative 10y, which is negative 31y, equals negative 51 plus negative 34 is negative 85. So now we can isolate our variable by subtracting both sides by negative 31. So what we get is y equals negative 85 over negative 31, which is 85 over 31. Now instead of back substituting into one of our original equations and working with fractions, what we can do is instead of canceling out our x, what we're going to do is cancel out our y and solve for x. So here, working with our original equation, we have 2x minus 7y equals negative 17. And we have 3x plus 5y equals 17. So now to cancel out our y variable, we're going to have to get them in a multiple that is the same. So here we have 7 and 5. Now our closest multiple is 35. So we're going to multiply our numerator by 5, our first equation by 5, and our second equation by 7. So when we do that, by 5 and by 7. So now when we do that, we get 5 times 2x, which is 10x, minus 5 times negative 7, which is negative 35y, equals negative 17 times 5 is negative 85. So now we have 7 times 3x, which is 21x, plus 7 times 5 is 35y, equals 17 times 7 is 119. So now when we add this up, we get 10x plus 21x, which is 31x. We have negative 35y plus 35y, which is 0, equals negative 85 plus 119 is 34. So now to isolate our variable, we're going to divide both sides by 31. And when we do that, we get x equals 34 over 31. So now our answer to our solution is 34, 31, and 85 over 31.